Welcome to my desk setup, the place where I spend hours and hours every single day sitting at, getting my work done, being productive, and procrastinating just a little bit. Anyways, here's a bit of inspiration of what I have on my desk, why I have it on my desk, and maybe it'll help you upgrade your setup. So I set up my desk in what they call a den in this apartment. In all honesty, it's just a hole in the wall, but nonetheless, it helped me create a space where I can specifically call my home office. And that's important for me because I wanted to create a space that's separate from my living area that I could spend hours and hours a day still feeling productive and creative. So let's start with my favorite part of my setup, which is easily the Apple Studio display. I've had this monitor since literally the day it came out, and I've said this before, but I love the design of it. Combined with my MacBook, I think it's so aesthetically pleasing and the screen quality is great too. I've made multiple videos about this. I'll link one up above here somewhere, so I'm not gonna go too much in depth, but overall the monitor has been absolutely amazing. From the screen quality, to the build quality, to the inbuilt speakers, to the one cable design, I have no complaints. Yeah, I guess you could say I really like the Studio display. A desk riser. I went years without using one of these, and ever since I got one, I've been so happy I did. I like these desk risers for two main reasons. First one, it just puts the monitor at a better ergonomic position for me to look at it. So I'm pretty tall, I'm about 6'5", and when I'm looking at the monitor, when it's on the desk riser, it's at eye level, and I don't have to strain my neck looking down at it. The second is that it acts as more area and clears up surface area on the actual desk, so it keeps things more organized and you have more place to put things. Desk real estate is a real thing. Organizing the surface on the desk is also a real thing. So with this, I can store things on top of the desk riser itself, like for example, my MacBook or my headphones. And then I have even more space underneath that I wouldn't have otherwise, where I can keep even more things. The BenQ ScreenBar Pro. And shout out to BenQ for sending this over. This is for all my night owls who love doing work until late hours in the dark. And can't lie, I'm one of those people. So this goes right on top of your monitor and offers a very nice light for your workspace. What I found personally is that it really helps your eyes not strain as much, especially when you're doing a lot of work when there's not a lot of light, like at nighttime. It adds a nice little glow to your setup that's easy on the eyes, and it really creates a nice little ambience for you when you're really in that heads down deep work sessions. The other thing I like is that it just looks aesthetic. You could probably tell by now that I really like using lights to set a mood in my space. So this is just another way to add very nice character and lighting in a very functional way to your desk setup. So BenQ is actually running a very big giveaway on their Instagram, where they've actually partnered with a bunch of other brands to give away some very nice desk accessories that will definitely upgrade your setup. So it's very easy to enter. You just go on their Instagram, you make sure you're following them. You find 3 words in their word search puzzle that's in their story highlights. You like the post, you tag 2 friends, and then you add in the comments, what are 3 must-have items to build a dream desk setup? To find more info, just go to their Instagram, and I'll have it linked below in my description, along with my Instagram. So if you want to follow me too, just saying. Okay, so after seeing these lights, you might be thinking that they're a little bit cool and you're wondering a little bit more about them. Well, I got you. Like I said, lighting is one of the easiest ways to upgrade your desk setup. It can create any mood you want, and for me personally, I have 3 main lights in my desk setup. The main desk lamp is from IKEA, but inside of it, I have a Govee Smart LED light bulb. It's color and brightness adjustable. It also syncs with Amazon or Google, and it's the brightest light I have in my setup, so it really sets the overall mood of the space. Next is this light strip that I have behind the desk. Now this is a very subtle light strip that just adds a nice little glow to the setup. To be honest, this one doesn't connect to Google, so most of the time I forget to even turn it on because I actually have to use Bluetooth from the actual app itself. But nonetheless, when it is on, it really adds to the character and just very subtly just adds to the lighting setup. And finally, this is another LED light strip from Govee that I stuck between the grooves of these wood wall panels. I think personally this one just looks sick, and it adds so much visual appeal because, to be honest, you don't see these kind of lights that often, and when you do, it's like a head turner, or it's just a way to really just separate a setup. One thing though, if you are looking to add a light like this to your wall, make sure that you get a light strip that is diffused, because you don't want the individual LED lights showing like some other of those cheaper LED light strips that you can get. I'll keep this one very simple, just a headphone stand. This one is nice because it matches all the other wood on my desk setup. Just a simple headphone stand is a nice way to organize your desk and also cleanly and aesthetically showcase your headphones. If you couldn't tell by now, I like things that organize my desk setup but also look good. So anything that I talk about is gonna definitely fit those 2 categories. Okay, next, this one might be the most essential out of all the desk accessories that I've talked about so far. So I guess you could say I saved the best for last. That's a desk mat. 1, because it offers a very nice and comfortable comfortable surface to rest your hands on when you're typing. It also acts as a giant mouse pad. Also, it adds to the aesthetic of your desk by breaking up the surface, and you can really go crazy with them. I've seen some desk mats with like wild graphics, or you can go simple and subtle like I did with this dark gray felt material. Anyways, those are some desk accessories that all add up to a dream desk setup. I'm curious to know which ones you would want to add to your desk setup, and then as well, make sure you check out BenQ's Instagram for that giveaway. My name is Aryan. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.